Hi everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, and in this video I want to talk about my top 10 favorite fragrances from Middle Eastern brands. And these are some of the most popular Middle Eastern brands out there. I would love to try more fragrances from these brands because not clones, but at least fragrances that you can see that they are inspired by a specific scent DNA, but they have their own twist. And I also love to experience more oud based scents from these brands. Actually, the majority of these fragrances that I have from these brands are oud based, and they are some of the best oud fragrances that I ever smelled for an affordable price. Not like any 200, 300 euros plus niche fragrance out there that has oud in the name, and the oud is just okay. The oud smells real, smells natural, and are really some of the best oud fragrances that I have, and it's simply fantastic. So I have here 10 fragrances. Of course, one or another, it's more cloned. It's definitely clone. But I have then a couple of others that are more inspired and others that are quite unique. So I have a bit of everything here, and I will not mention these fragrances in a specific order. So let's start with a very popular fragrance, a very popular clone, and actually this is, I would say, my one and only true clone fragrance that I have. It's from the house of Rasasi, and it is La Yuquam. Now this doesn't need any introduction. This is a popular clone of Tuscan Leather, and this is the reason why I don't have Tuscan Leather in the first place. Actually, I really do like the bottle presentation, and that's the thing that all of these have great bottle presentations. Of course, some more cheap than others, but for the price, they really do have a great presentation. La Yuquam, I mean, yeah, it's like a on-point Tuscan Leather clone. I mean, and it's the best. This is definitely the best clone out there of a fragrance. This is the best one because in terms of quality, it's not behind Tuscan Leather. In terms of performance, this lasts a long time. So this is mostly raspberry and leather. Some people say that this doesn't has the ashtray that Tuscan Leather has, but for me this just works perfectly the way it is. Seriously fantastic scent, fantastic leather fragrance, and Tuscan Leather now is just way overpriced, especially now that Tom Ford, I don't know if you saw the video of Sebastian from the Perfume Guy channel. He actually a couple of days ago uploaded a video about the higher price tag of Tom Ford fragrances. They just increased their price, and it's just outrageous, really. We are talking about 1,200 euros for a 250 ml bottle. Like I think, and I think it's from the regular line, or maybe that's from the most expensive line, like with the effing Fabulous and Lost Cherry. Well, no matter what, I just know that the prices just skyrocketed with Tom Ford, and it's reaching out a point that it's simply an overpriced brand, really. Unfortunately, actually, it's one of my favorite brands. I still want to purchase a couple of fragrances from Tom Ford, but I mean, really, it's starting to be hard to justify that high price tag. I mean, of course, you still have the gray market, you still have all those things, but really it's just started to be out of control in my opinion. But well, that aside, this is a fantastic clone, and really you don't need Tuscan Leather. I know this might be a bit outrageous to say for the Tuscan Leather fans out there, but really I can't justify paying the price, even if it's a discounted price of Tuscan Leather, while I have like the same scent that it's basically the same, represents the same character. So This is the first one, Rasasi pour Homme. Now, the next fragrance here will also be from the house of Rasasi. It's actually the only fragrance that I have from Rasasi, from this line. This is from the more expensive line, more like luxury line of Rasasi. This is not a clone whatsoever. And I think this is where Rasasi shines the most. It's in the ouds. Just like in all, I think this is it happens the same thing across the Middle Eastern brands. They really shine in ouds, in more oriental heavy fragrances, even if they are inspired or not. I mean, they will definitely, in terms of quality blend, they will not be behind the most expensive niche Western brands. But this one right here, it's very unique. It's one of the best ouds that I ever smelled, and it is Rasasi Al Borouge Indonesia. I mean, you can see how much I already wore this. This is a natural smelling oud, quite funky in the opening, that with a citrusy bergamot, ginger, tea leaves, green tea leaves. I mean, it's so unique. This is such a unique concoction, and it's really one of the best oud fragrances out there. This is like oud for summer. Right away, I can smell like the ginger, the bergamot, and oud, like a real natural smelling oud. Fantastic scent right here. This whole line, the Borouge line, I think it's worth the try. I only have this one, and I only try this one. I would love to blind buy a couple of others, because they also have Al Cambodia, they also have Al Ashrar Borouge, something like that, and the majority of them have oud in it, and really love the presentation. I think this is a 75 ml or 50 ml. It's a 50 ml and just comes in 50 ml. Eau de parfum, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, eau de parfum. And you have here one of the finest, most versatile ouds that you can have. It's more expensive, of course, than La Yuquam, for example, but it's really worth this price tag, really. I think it's, at Notino, it's where I purchased this one. I think it was 80 or 90 euros back then. I think now it's a bit more expensive. It's a bit over 100 euros. But I think it's completely worth it. This type of fragrance, if you would purchase from a Serjoff brand, from Serjoff or from Louis Vuitton or from any other niche or luxury Western brand, you would pay double, triple the price. So it's a fantastic scent. Al Borouge Indonesia from Rasasi, one of the finest ouds that I have. The next fragrance, it's from the house of Lattafa, and this is the only fragrance that I have from this brand. I actually would love to blind buy a couple of others that are so affordable. The fragrances from Lattafa are so affordable, like in online, like Amazon. It's where I purchased this one, and where I already saw great deals on a couple of other fragrances like Oud Mood, and it was Oud Mood, which I think it goes in the same realm of Oud Bouquet from Lancôme, and Opulent Oud, also from Lattafa, which has like the bottle presentation. It's all black and gold, and it resembles to a Tiziana Terenzi fragrance. Very curious to try those two. Tell me in the comments down below if you already tried them, if you would suggest me to blind buy them, because like they are 27 euros each. So I mean, it's super affordable. Because I'm very impressed with this one, and this is actually my most popular review on my channel. It is Kahed from Lattafa. So as you can see here, I absolutely love this. This is, of course, the bottle presentation resembles to Dunhill Icon Absolute, but it's very different from that fragrance, at least in my opinion. This, I paid 18 euros back then for this scent. This is a 100 ml, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is a 100 ml. Yes, a 100 ml Eau de Parfum, and 18 euros. Actually, I also have the box somewhere, and actually it's like this leathery box, It's fantastic. This is a fantastic presentation, heavy bottle. The scent is just out of this world. It smells expensive, doesn't smell at all like a very cheap scent. This is all about spices. So you have nutmeg, you have saffron, then you have amber, you have a touch of oud, leather. It's just saffron, nutmeg, very resinous and so spicy and just so sensual. Really, this is so smooth, such a smooth scent. Doesn't smell cheap, it's not piercing nor harsh. It's the best fragrance that you can buy for, let's say, 20 or even 30 euros. I don't know the current price tag of this one, but let's say 30 euros. I think it's not even that much now. Maybe it's in the 25 euros. But I mean, below 50, definitely below 50, I think it's the best bang for your buck. And you can see like the color of the liquid inside. Beautiful presentation. This is one of my favorites fragrances for the winter time, actually. Fantastic find. That's why I'm very curious to try more fragrances from Lattafa, especially these two that I mentioned before, Oud Mood and Opulent Oud. I would love to hear your thoughts if you already tried them. So this fragrance, guys, the best bang for a buck out there. Forget Arabian and all of their clones. This is the way to go. Head by Lattafa. Check out my review for a more in-depth view of this scent character. Next fragrance is from the house of Haramain, and I have quite a few Haramain fragrances because I have a very nice collaboration with them. They often enough reach out to me and just ask if I'm interested in review a specific fragrance or specific fragrances from their collection, and of course I will say yes because, like, I don't know, it was just so smooth from day one, and it was my first experience collaborating with a brand. I don't know, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of them, I have to be honest. Of course, I'm not a fan of all of their fragrances, and I always mention that in my videos every time I talk about Haramain. Just because they send me fragrances for free doesn't mean that I will tell you that I really like them when in the end I don't. It's not my personality, I don't work like that. And I have here 3 fragrances from Haramain that I absolutely love. This one here can be a clone slash, or at least more inspired, but it's definitely better than, it's not even the original. I will get there. So this is from the Portfolio collection, and it is Neroli Canvas. This one right here. I mean, very interesting looking bottle, very heavy actually, heavy glass, and this is also heavy cap, which clicks into place. So I also did a review of this one, and I compared this to Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford. Back then I was not a big fan of Neroli. Now I am more, and I can appreciate Neroli more, much more than I used to before. But this one is the one that made me appreciate Neroli more. So this is definitely have that eau de cologne style inspired in Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford, but Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford is heavily inspired by 4711, which, I mean, has really bad performance, like half an hour. At least it's what people say. I never really tested the performance. I tried it actually on the tester strip, and yes, it's definitely that typical eau de cologne style that Neroli Portofino is inspired. And this one actually, Neroli Canvas, is much better than Neroli Portofino. Actually, my favorite fragrance from that blue line, which is now in the signature line, is Costa Azzurra. I was never a big fan of Neroli Portofino because for me it's a bit harsh and it smells like baby wipes. This one, not at all. This is a very smooth Neroli citrusy eau de cologne scent. This is very gentlemanly, but this is unisex. I mean, I can definitely see a lady pull this one off. This is clean, fresh, yet sophisticated and elegant. And it lasts the entire day. It has a natural feel into it. It's not as piercing, as harsh as Norol Portofino, and even has other fragrances in this genre. I think this is really my favorite eau de cologne style fragrance is this one. You have the scent quality and you have the performance and a quite unique bottle presentation. So this is Neroli Canvas from the Portfolio collection of Al Haramain. I also have another fragrance from the same line, Portfolio from Al Haramain, of course, and this is Floral Sculpture. This one right here. Same bottle presentation, but this is like this bronze color, which actually works for the scent inside, because this resembles of Portrait of a Lady from Frédéric Malle, which I have and absolutely love. But this is not exactly a clone, not in my opinion, at least, because this has a heavy dose of carnation. And this has lots of spices, rose and carnation. They also listed patchouli, but I don't feel the patchouli here as much as in Portrait of a Lady. I definitely feel more spices and carnation. And this fragrance is just fantastic. I mean, really, the color is what the scent transmits. It's this type of color. And Floral Sculpture, it's definitely a spot-on name for this fragrance. I mean, the rose and the carnation in here are so well blended. Really high quality scent, this one. This is the type of scent that, well, when I don't want to wear Portrait of a Lady, I would just gravitate towards this one. Because of course Portrait of a Lady, it's much more expensive than this, although this line is not that cheap. I mean, it's in the 100 euros mark, so it's not that affordable, but it's definitely much more affordable than Portrait of a Lady. Portrait of a Lady for the 100 ml goes for 280 or 90 euros, so I mean, it's definitely much more expensive, but in terms of quality, I mean, this is not far behind at all. And it has its differences, so you can literally see like the inspiration, but with a twist, which I really do like. High quality fragrance, again, can't stress this enough. And if you don't want to pay the big bucks for Portrait of a Lady, try this one, Floral Sculpture by Al Haramain. And now I have here, and this is the last fragrance that I have here from Al Haramain. This is one of my favorite ouds. This was love at first sniff. This is Golden Oud. I absolutely love this bottle presentation. A very heavy bottle, actually. I mean, this is a matter of taste, of course. Some of you might find this a bit quirky and tacky. I really do like it. And I love the Arabic lettering here. So this is Golden Oud. This is to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of Al Haramain, and they now have, and I have yet to talk about them, they have a whole collection, which I think it's 3, so it's this one, more 2, plus 2 fragrances, which they already sent to me for a review, but I still prefer this. This is still my favorite of the 3, so that's why I'm mentioning this one and not the other 2 that I will mention in another video. So Golden Oud is one of my favorite oud fragrances out there. This smells so intoxicating. It smells like real oud, like real chocolatey oud. It's so balsamic and dark, smoky, bit sweet. This is so good, guys. This is so good. This is really amazing. Golden Oud definitely fits the name, fits this scent DNA. One of the best fragrances, best oud fragrances that I smelled, and I'm so happy that they sent this fragrance to me because it's really one of my all-time favorites from Al Haramain, definitely. And if you want a real natural smelling oud, I mean, I don't know if this has real oud in here, but really comes across natural. So if you want to have that experience, check this one out. And it's not as expensive, I think. Now I don't remember the price tag, but I think it's not that as expensive as the Portfolio collection, and it's really worth the money, in my opinion, for the quality of oud that you get here. So this is Golden Oud by Al Haramain. Talking about oud, yes, another oud scent here. This now, it's from the house of Ajmal, another brand that I really want to dive in more in detail, because I have 2 fragrances already from Ajmal, but I really would love to dive into more fragrances of this brand, especially their more oriental offerings. This is amazing. This is really maybe not my favorite oud, but my second favorite oud that I have. This is Ajmal Mukalat Shams. I already talked about this fragrance so much last year. This was one of my all-time favorite discoveries of last year, and seriously, this is the, I mean, seriously, if I would guess, this has real oud. This is a bit funky, challenging, but it has so many layers. This is so complex, and a lot of jasmine. It's quite indolic, animalic, woodsy, and for me, this has real oud. I mean, seriously, I would be very surprised if this didn't have real oud. But even if it doesn't have, I mean, seriously, natural smelling scent as you can get. For 50 euros, I purchased this one for 50 euros at Notino. And I highly advise you to just grab this one. If you love oud, try this one out. Seriously, it's amazing. And this is a fragrance that really caught my attention. This was a blind buy. This was my first fragrance from Ajmal. And this is the fragrance that really got me interested in Ajmal brand. So this is Mukalat Shams. And the other one that I have from Ajmal, it's High Up. I think it's High Up. Now this is more affordable than Mukalat Shams. This is like 27, 28 euros at Notino. Heavy bottle. And this, it's not wood centered. This is more of woods, like cedarwood, sandalwood, creamy, and spices. And it's one of the best wood fragrances that I have. This is like mind-blowing how good this fragrance smells. Maybe this has also a hint of oud in here, but for me this is more about the sandalwood, the cedarwood, like this creamy vanillic impression with lots of spices. It's really like, I think I'm saying this one a lot, but it has a natural feel. It has, at least it's very smooth. I mean, it's not harsh, it's not piercing, it's well blended, and it just comes across this very woodsy, creamy, spicy scent that it's perfect for fall and winter time. Great performance, and it's very unique in my opinion. I never smell anything like this. I mean, if you are familiarized with woodsy scents, I mean, this will not reinvent the wheel, because although I already smell fragrances in this genre, I really can't pinpoint a specific scent that it's like smells the same as High Up. So that's why I'm saying this is unique in that way, because although, I mean, it's not the most unique scent in this category, but I can't also pinpoint a fragrance that I can say, yeah, I can think of X fragrance. So I really advise you to check this one out. It's High Up by Ajmal. The next and last 2 fragrances are from the house of Swiss Arabian. And This fragrance that I will mention, it was also a blind buy at Notino. It was at the time when I purchased Mukalla Shams. It was last year, and this is Den Al Oud Malaki. This one right here. Very unique bottle presentation. I mean, the cap, it's cheap because it's just plastic, very light. Then the bottle itself has some weight, but what really matters is the scent inside, and the scent inside is a fantastic, brilliant oud, like this civety furry oud. Amazing, absolutely brilliant. It's another scent, another type of oud that I think I already smelled, but I can pinpoint really a fragrance and oud scent that smells exactly like this. But nonetheless, this fragrance really caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. This was like 45 euros back last year, and I was just mind blown. Like this is a fragrance that also caught my attention at Swiss Arabian, because they have quite a few fragrances that are very popular in the fragrance community, like Shagaf Oud. I think it's the most popular fragrance from this brand, which I never smelled, actually. At least I don't remember that I did, if I did. But this, guys, really, if you want a more raw, furry, animalic oud, more civety, check this one out. Then Al Oud Malaki by Swiss Arabian. I mean, it's quite this doesn't develop all that much. I mean, what you smell in the opening is what you will smell in the base. But for me, it's perfect that way because I love this fragrance from the opening. So you can see, like, I really love oud fragrances. Actually, I already have. I uploaded last year my favorite oud fragrances, and this was of course featured there. It's amazing. I still slightly prefer Mukalla Shams because it smells more real and it's more resinous, but this one, it's still a fantastic oud scent. So this is Den Al Oud Malaki from Swiss Arabian. And the last fragrance, guys, that I have here, also from Swiss Arabian, and this is the reason why I'm uploading this video. This is Areej Al Sheila. I really don't know how you will pronounce this, the name of this fragrance. But first of all, just let's take a look at this beautiful bottle presentation. Simply stunning. I think this is a very recent release of Swiss Arabian. Here you have, I will show you the full presentation. Here you have the box. I actually did an unboxing on my Instagram, and here it's where the fragrance sits. I mean, simply stunning. This fragrance was sent to me by not Swiss Arabian, but by the website perfumepure.net, and they reached out to me at Instagram, and this is a Portuguese project. And I was so excited, I was so thrilled, so proud to see more and more Portuguese projects that are related to fragrances. And so perfumepure.net, it's a Portuguese website that just sells fragrances from Middle Eastern brands. So you have there Ajmal, you have Haramain, you have Swiss Arabian, and you have others that at least I never heard of, but at least the presentation looks really good. I would love, they don't have Ajmal, and maybe I will suggest them to try to have some Ajmal fragrances. But I was so thrilled to see like more and more Portuguese perfume related projects coming up. And of course, I was very happy, and I immediately said yes, because they asked me if I would like to collaborate with them. They would send me a bottle for review, and then to just talk about their website. And of course I said yes immediately. And they sent this because I asked, because they just said like, well, either you will choose a fragrance on your own, or then we will suggest you a fragrance. And well, I saw this Areej, and I saw the note breakdown. I was like, okay, I love the presentation and I love the note breakdown, so okay, I want this one. And they were very kind and they really said yes, of course, no problem. And they also suggested me a couple things, so that I immediately said yes. So first of all, if you want to purchase any fragrance from their website, they will just ship in EU countries, including islands. Unfortunately, they right now are not shipping to the US, Canada, unfortunately, nor Brazil. I mean, they're not shipping across the sea, so that's that. Maybe in the future they will, but for now they're just shipping in the EU countries. And if you purchase a fragrance, or several fragrances, but if your order is over 30 euros, the shipping is free. And it's such a fast shipping. Like, they sent to me they said that they would send to me on Monday this fragrance. I received it on Tuesday, the day after. So it's very fast, smooth shipping, very well, great packaging. Actually, they really take care of the packaging, just to make sure that everything is okay and that the fragrance will arrive safe and sound. And they're so, I mean, the professionalism of those guys, I mean, really, I was really pleasantly surprised, because it's a recent project. So like I was saying, so they suggested me that, one, if you want, of course, to purchase any fragrance from the website, you will have a discount code, Scented Moments 10, which will give you a 10% discount in any fragrance from their website. They also suggested me that I would receive a percentage, like 5% from every purchase using my discount code. But I said, well, no, I have a better idea. At least in my opinion, I thought. Let's do a giveaway. Because I don't remember the last time I did a giveaway. I think I never did a giveaway. I don't remember. I think I did a giveaway or not. I mean, I don't remember really. I think I never did. So I want to do a giveaway even to celebrate my 15,000 subscriber mark. I want to do a giveaway, and so they said immediately yes. And I have, actually I don't have here, but I have a brand new sealed Areej Al Sheila fragrance from Swiss Arabian. And this giveaway, guys, will just be in EU countries only, unfortunately, but I hope to do more giveaways and to include my fellow US and Canadian fragrance lovers out there, because I know that in my channel you are the major audience here. So I hope to do like a worldwide giveaway, but this one will just be EU only. How this fragrance smells like. This fragrance is, actually I already sprayed it on my hand, and you can see like the spray here. I'll just, amazing. Wow. Amazing spray, actually. Very smooth, big mist. So this fragrance is, wow, fantastic. It's not reinventing, it's not inventing the wheel nor reinventing it. This goes in the same realm of Serjoff's More Than Words, which I have and absolutely love. Ombre Nomade, Gold, Rose Oud from Tiziana Terenzi, Rose Arabian. It's in that genre. So this, in the end, it's a very spicy saffron, jammy rose with ambers and a hint of oud. Brilliant. Yes, this is not unique. It's not original. I mean, I also have More Than Words. I also have Gold Rose Oud by Tiziana Terenzi. This is definitely not inventing the wheel or reinventing the wheel. but the quality is definitely here, and I'm very happy. I mean, it was really a spot-on choice for me. This goes for 86 euros, if I'm not mistaken, for a 100 ml bottle size. So it's not affordable. It's not the most affordable Swiss Arabian out there, but I mean, you have this amazing presentation and the scent character. Actually, it smells freaking good. The blend, the quality is here. Nothing is harsh. Nothing smells cheap. Nothing is piercing, because sometimes, like, the opening, it's very alcohol. Not in this case. This is a very smooth, spicy, jammy rose with amber and a hint of wood. Fantastic. Now, this is not, I mean, in the base, this has a hint of a slightly animalic nuance, but it's very faint. Oh, but seriously, I love the rose in here. The rose with the saffron, it's just fantastic. Really amazing scent right here. Again, not original, not unique, but I'm very happy to have this fragrance because I love this scent DNA, this type of scent DNA, and I will definitely be wearing this one during the winter time because this is quite intense, and I don't know in terms of performance, but I guess that this will last the entire day. At least it's my guess. But yeah, I am very pleasantly surprised with this fragrance. Again, Areej al Sheila, what you can see here with this beautiful bottle presentation. Tell me, guys, what other Swiss Arabian fragrances should I try? Because just the presentation of this one, the fragrance inside, this perfume specifically blew my mind in terms of quality, not in terms of uniqueness, in terms of the quality. This is 86 euros, but Ombre Nomade is 300. More than words, it's, if you will purchase a 50 ml, it's 180. The 100 ml is in the 260 euros. So I mean, this is still a fraction of the price for when comparing with those fragrances from the most luxury niche Western brands. In the quality, it's not behind any of those. So that's why I'm very surprised. Fantastic scent. And there's another thing that I want to talk about with you guys before finishing this video. There's a couple of things that I want also to mention. Perfume Pure, they have this concept, try and buy. What's that mean? That means that, for example, you want to blind buy a fragrance. Usually these type of fragrances, they are not easy to find in your local perfume stores. So what they will do, I mean, if you, for example, will purchase this one from Swiss Arabian, so they will send you a sample of that same fragrance. You will try it, you will experience it, and in the end, if you don't like it, you may return it. Of course, the box needs to be sealed, but they have this concept which is actually pretty cool. And now another thing, how the giveaway will work. So the giveaway, you of course need to comment, need to be a subscriber of this channel. You also need to go and follow the Instagram account of Perfume Pure, which I will leave in the description box down below. And you just need to tell me what's your favorite fragrance from a Middle Eastern brand. And second, you need to tell me which country we are located in, but in EU, as long as it's in EU. If you mention like United States or Canada, Brazil, I mean, you name it, I will not count your comment. So if you want to participate in this giveaway, so recap, you need to be a subscriber of this channel. You need to comment saying what's your favorite perfume from a Middle Eastern brand. You need to follow Perfume Pure Instagram account, and in the comment you also need to tell me in which country you are located. So these are the information that you need to participate in the giveaway. I will also, everything will be written in the description box down below. So guys, good luck for the giveaway. This giveaway will be open for 2 weeks, so you have 2 weeks to participate. No worries if you will not be able to participate in the following days. You have 2 weeks, 15 days. It's the deadline of this giveaway. So this is open, guys. Good luck and see you in the next video. Ciao.